Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Let's Play the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Smacking the Desk edition. We're on the second file. It's got a little bit of a filled out Polaroid. Not a Polaroid. I don't know these things. I'm metagaming a little too much now. Well, we already have beaten Isaac with beaten Mom's heart with Isaac and also done Shoal. So we just did Azazel on green mode, which is pretty good. Eden's weird because he gets random items and everyone's different, which means you have to spend these tokens on it. I don't know exactly the parameters for getting tokens, but we've got 2 of them, so I don't know, I'd rather not. Let's play with Judas, because he's different and interesting, and different and interesting are the 2, not loan words, but crutch words that I have. The first thing you might notice about Judas is that he has 1 heart, which is very bad. We can pretty much get killed in 2 hits if we're unlucky, or if a champion hits us, they do a heart of damage most of the time, so that could be some bad news. But he also comes with the Book of Belial, which we've had before, I believe, and is just a instant damage dealer in certain rooms. Boy, really? Literally walked myself into a corner, but thankfully we were able to get out of that. So this guy might be able to kill us, which I don't like that thought. But so the price of being a glass cannon comes at great thing. Ramming speed, the zodiac sign. I'm still not exactly sure this works. Like, I think it's a speed upgrade. I don't know if we can like do damage by running into enemies, and if we do, I'm like 90% sure that we still take the damage ourselves, so probably not worth it. We don't have a lot of pull to do damage that way, so it's kind of not a great item. I just realized that I need to look at the seed. So just in case, you want to play along. BZSV F340. An F340 sounds like some sort of fighter jet. Maybe something you'd see in like lacrosse or... no, Gundams usually stick to... I would say Gundams stick to that, but the RX, like, what, 178's the Mark II? But I don't think they have one number for or one letter for designation, so who knows? It's a seed. And going here, Ragman is pretty bad. He's annoying, at least, because he's got those shots that kind of come out immediately, and they track a little. And when he throws his head, they spawn into these spiders that jump. But because of Book of Belial, pretty much had no problem. Pageant Boys, okay. We've explored this floor pretty well. Except for... I'm gonna shoot some of these poop. Go for an item out of it. I want to say here for the secret room. I'm wrong, which is fair. Let's double down on this. Okay, wow. That's, this is how it goes. Down to the next floor with no HP upgrades to speak of, or really HP to speak of, but that's okay. The Book of Belial has some sort of deal with the devil power to it, I believe. I'm gonna keep humming. I need to... That's a goal of this series is to hopefully stop the umming. I feel like with radio, you have to kind of constantly talk in a way. But usually they're in short bursts, or at the very least like a 60-second. You don't want to be talking too much on the radio unless you're on a talk show, because normally you're there to play music. Again. And so this, you know, I don't have to layer it on. I can stop to collect my thoughts. What little thoughts I have. Bowser Rotten Head is not great. It's certainly not better than Book of Belial. If we could just get a penny, well, I was hoping. If we get a penny, we can go into... There are two places. One of these is a library. It was not this one. I probably wouldn't want Mom's coin purse anyways. It will drop pills, which could be good. You can't die. That sounds like a PSA gone wrong. You can't die from a pill in The Mining of Isaac. If you have 1 health and the thing's supposed to be a health downgrade, it will be a health upgrade. You do have to be kind of careful about that though, because if you get the health upgrade, and then if you have 2 pills that are health downgrades, and one of them gives you a health up, the other one will just take it away. So there's that. I do want to check out the... Oh wait, that's not a library. It was the one with the 2 keys, and I just kind of nulled it out of my head while I was talking about radio things, because I'm a person who does things on the radio. To be specific, oh, cool. Basement Boys for not taking damage on this floor, which we didn't, because I can't take damage, and I can't take this. So, we might get to see a deal with the angel, which is kind of what it sounds like, the opposite of deal with the devil. Surprised we didn't take damage there. Hey, we have 2 keys, and who's got 2 keys and 2 thumbs? You can't see, but I am pointing to myself. I'm being facetious because I have both my hands on a controller, so I can't really point to myself. Okay. That could have ended badly because I'm pretty sure that does one full thing of red heart. Not just red heart damage, just a full heart of damage. And we can't go to our curse room because that will also kill us. Let's take it. Be adventurous. I can see forever. That's good. Tears down is not. Purity's literally nothing. Lockdown's not great. But we got I Can See Forever, which you just heard activate. And that lets us see the secret rooms. And not only see them, but also, like, access them. There's an item that you can see the secret rooms, but you still have to get in there. And then you can see the super secret room, maybe. The super secret room has a weird ruling to it that is annoying. And that it can't be hitting adjacent rooms, so it's kind of out in its own thing. Virus. It isn't great. It's poison touch, so that means if we touch an enemy, we do damage to it. At the same time, does this place not have oh, I hope it's not in there. That would be awful. Maybe this place doesn't have a secret room, a super secret room, and I just look like a silly person. I lied. I look like a sillier person now. It was worthless. But you can see it doesn't touch any room. So there are a few, like, ways that you can kind of see it, but there are also, like, a lot of permutations to kind of judge that. So, take a second to see. Yes, OBS is still working, which is pretty good. Hey, we unlocked Samson! I don't remember how, but we did. That room is a dead end. Literally. Maybe not literally, but it is a dead end. What do we need out of this run right now? Well, obviously we need damage. No. I'm going to say that every time, aren't I? Obviously, we need some health. We need a way to have health because we've been pretty, I'd argue to say lucky, that rooms haven't been fiendishly bad like they can be, and that my dodging has been okay, specifically for trying to formulate sentences. But we probably need a health upgrade. Ooh, a golden key. It is pretty much a free key for this floor only, but a free key nonetheless. So we can go to our shop for no charge, and we can get into our treasure room, our item room, our golden room, our golden boy by, I want to say, oh, what was it? It was Saints Row 1. Some indie stuff. And we can get into that thing. We still need to pay for a bomb, but I'm going to hold out on that for a second and hope that we, you know, I'm going to use Bookable Eye on Larry Jr. I really don't want this to go bad. I also need to just, you know, use it more often. Yeah, sure. I'll trade a bomb for Wiggle Worm. Finally, the damage I always wanted. This is part of the worm trinket thing. Wiggle Worm makes our shots do this little, possibly distracting flash thing. But I believe that when they, oh, that's bad news. When they're like at their biggest during this, they do more damage. So there's that. I would like to not die, for one thing. For the second thing, I would like a, oh no, let's not drag ourselves down to this. I would like to consider running with my tail between my legs, twixt my legs, some would say, back to this room, waste this full heart, actually grab it, and move on. Because sure, we don't get that half heart, but it's better than, I don't know, dying. So, onwards. These guys explode and flies. They also sometimes spit out flies, which is annoying because you're trying to kill them while they're spitting out more enemies, and then they just explode into more enemies. And I'm assuming that this big one just has more health. And probably also doesn't like me. Thankfully, he doesn't spit out like bigger flies. That would just be annoying, and this room could possibly never end. Thankfully, I think they made a fix around that, that if you stay in a room for like a minute, the doors just kind of automatically open. And that's to avoid rooms being stuck or broken in some form. This room's not going to be fun to dodge in, and I'm half amazed that I took that, oh, that I dodged that one thing first. I cannot get this three-pronged attack. It's something that's hard to wrap my brain around. These guys are like the shooters, but they shoot explosive bombs. I'm gonna do this now. This is a new room for me. Mega Man's kind of annoying. I think that's his name. We just saw it and I've already forgotten it. That's how good I am with this. He's pretty stationary, and he does these fire shots that are sometimes difficult to wrap your head around from a dodging standpoint. But we got the damage to take him down, and now we have more damage to take him down. Synth oil is pretty good. We got a golden key. We have 4 cents, so we probably can't really get anything. But, you know, golden key, I might as well use it. It's kind of annoying, but doable. These guys won't charge me because they're blind. Now we got 5 keys. We could get that pill that I don't remember if we picked up before, but about 75%, a big majority of them are awful, so I don't see the point. You know what? We should just go on. Got me killed last time, but it's fine. We're on caves 2. We've still got the same amount of the same amount of health that we've had at the start. We did spawn an arcade, which I think you get when you have 5 cents or more, which is nice. Now we're really in the thick of it. Please don't die. This is all I need. Just to let's not do this like pattern of have one good run, have one bad run. Hematemesis is actually really good. Usually when you get it, it drops you down to 1 heart, and then you're stuck with 1 heart. But they also drop red hearts. There, it put us up to 1 heart, and now this guy's annoying, and these guys are annoying as well. They're new additions to the Afterbirth DLC, and when they die, you can see they explode in this like X shape that messes with my dodging, and then I die. Alright, we're gonna be like this. I'm gonna brute force this. So what if we had like some good damage and... Well... Okay, so what if we had nothing of note? It's not good if we don't have health. I mean, we did get that Basement Boy achievement. I already had it for like Steam, but we have it for the save. We have it. I got it on stream, on recording. So you can't tell me that I'm bad at the Binding of Isaac until you skip ahead 10 minutes where I died. But that's kind of the risk reward of playing with Judas, is because he starts with low health. You kind of have to hope that you get some the luck. It's half the luck of the draw, and also part just you have to play pretty exceptionally. There's a tinted rock over there we could use. We don't have any bombs, so that's an issue. We could get some bombs. We could get some technology. I'd like some tech. Oh, good. Envy. Nothing like an envy fight, like really early into the game, where you're just. It's just gonna take forever, and I'm doing this fight kind of poorly because I should be focusing on trying to get, one at a time kind of thing. Luckily, we don't have to be really close. We can just kind of, yeah. Tactical TNT advantage. Hermit takes us to the shop. Shoop whoop. Well, I don't know why I picked that up because it's not very useful. I'm gonna take Book of Belial, but just to show you, it does its own brimstone shot. You can use it every other room, which makes it okay. But we got Book of Belial, which gives us just straight damage, which cumulatively, big words that I feel like I'm using. Oh, look, another tinted rock and no bombs, which seems to be an Isaac just standard. I can use this now. I don't know why I waited. Can you guys get next to each other again so I can just hit you? Although this could be good. Usually Headless Horseman's a pretty tough enemy. But take him down, and he always drops the pony, which lets us fly. And letting us fly, if not for just this room, can get us some boons. For example, I can get into this thing, get that second bomb, into this thing, take it. Okay, we lucked out on that because we got keys. We kind of only got keys. Broken magnet. I don't think it's very good. I'll take it anyways. We don't have anything else, and because, I'm on stream. not on stream. Said, I think we could take. We should instead, though, just because they might be Spirit Hearts, which is exactly what we got. There for survivability. Maybe there's a bomb in here. There's not. It's a Spirit Heart. Again, surviving. That's the important part right now. And, man, I kind of want to stay. Like, it's nice having a flying item, but it's not nice it being an active item, because there are plenty of passive flying upgrades that you can get that I'm just hopeful. Like, if we transform into Guppy, then we'll be able to fly. And we'll render the pony pretty redundant. It does also have a an active thing where you can like charge into enemies and you get like an invincibility. It's pretty useful, but it's got, I want to say it was 4 rooms. It's an annoying charge. This guy's gonna go up. This room is pretty good for technology because we've got all the range and none of the, and it pierces as well, so it's pretty good. Please, please. There's broken magnet doing the work. I can't push this thing back. That was probably not the way to do it, but I panicked. This is annoying because these fires shoot you. There's another rock. So it would be nice if we could get something. We have Book of Belial charged already, so let's go fight Monstro. I don't think he's going to be too tough, but anytime I say that, things go bad. So maybe I should say the opposite. Like, oh my god, Monstro, no! He's dead. He's already dead. Oh, we're also on the Curse of the Blind, which means we can't see items. We got an evil upgrade, which means we got bombs, which is good, because we want that. Do we want this? I don't know, we can't see it. Let's be adventurous, because we're stupid. Hey, remember when I said that it would be redundant to have a flying item? We paid 2 hearts for a flying item. So, there's that. Found Mr. Mega. I really hope we get a Spirit Heart, because otherwise we're... it's weird, we've got more health than we did last time. Last failed run, but is it better? Yeah, historians will argue this fact for at least minutes, if not seconds. Please? The only thing I don't like about technology is that it's very difficult to hit things. I'm not entirely sure that it's worth coming in for, what, 2 keys? We got amnesia, so now we can't see the map in addition to that. This room is super easy though, which is why flying is nice. It's not the be all end all, but it's very tactical. Spikes aren't a problem anymore. Most enemies and stuff, you don't have to spend bombs to get into places. You can just kind of go wherever you want. What is this? Ghost Baby. It's okay. It's kind of garbage. It shoots spectral tears, which means it goes through rocks and stuff, and we can get spectral tears by like the Ouija board. But altogether, it's pretty bad. We only have 10 cents. We dropped our Hermit card to pick up Judgment. We barely can still come in here. So there's that. Sometimes you go in and then you leave and the door just closes and you're just kind of like, well, I guess I'm out of luck. I'd like to avoid that big room. And now we're in the flooded caves where it is dark. And I'm sure that the quality is pretty bad. Well, let me tell you, considering it's the Curse of Darkness, it's not so great for me either. In fact, I'm consider maybe popping the gamma up like 5. A little better. It's not too bad. These guys have like really great AI. They're practically Pac-Man ghosts. Because one of them will kind of bum rush you, and the other ones will do sly little jukes and get around you. I only know juke because of like Madden games, which I don't think I've even played one since like the Pizza Hut demo disc that came out for the PS1. I just liked that because you could just tell them to do the play, and if you didn't press the controller, they would just do it for you. So it wasn't more a game of doing things. It was like a strategy game. And I don't know, a football, not a football simulator, like Football Simulator, but more like a coach thing. I guess there is a thing like that. Ah, just run into enemies. That'll show them. Or they can run into me. Please don't. Almost got hit the same way I died. Do we want to spend this key? Because I'm getting pretty reckless here. Also, we got Bob's Run head, which I used to decent effect. I would say so. We probably want to save this key. Okay, we probably want to save. I don't know. Steven, it's a damage upgrade. Not only that, it's a pretty rare item, all things considered. At least it's fairly rare for it to drop. There's a Steven boss, and usually you get little Steven, but today I guess I just get over Steven. So maybe they realized that. I can't tell if they said, oh crap, people aren't they're getting little Steven all the time. Does this have a separate? This has a separate charge than the other one. That's interesting. You know what we can do with this? Hold on, I need to just in case these bars. No, okay. I was hoping we could get a secret room, and then I'd feel like I looked really cool there. So it was like, yeah, using things situationally. It's like we had to go through this big room anyways. Very went into our item room. I'm not very smart. I got caught up talking about Madden. I can't even remember what was in there. Nope. It's all gravy now. I'm not sure I like the technology's hitbox. It's very counterintuitive. Well, if I can't remember what's in our item room because I'm a piece of garbage and I'm just gonna waste your time doing this, that's why it was so bad that I just kind of blocked it out of my head and went, this isn't worth it. We've got 20 cents though, which means we can go to the shop, maybe pick up an item. I don't know what I'm hoping for because we haven't put enough money into our shop to make it worth it, which maybe is a thing we could do. We'll get there when we get there, I suppose. I don't know how good of a damage upgrade Steven is. I don't really know how much of a damage upgrade any item is. I'm not a factoid guy. I just kind of play the game. Kind of like if you had a swordsman who like read books and like learned how to do things through knowledge like that. And then you have me where I just kind of like swing a sword. I don't actually swing a sword, but it'd be pretty cool, don't you think? The moon card takes us to the secret room. It was probably not in the place I would expect it. We get some bombs out of it, which we can then use to go find more secret rooms. We can fly now, so these should be only half, so I'm going to risk it. I'll take it. Crystal Tower is really bad, though. When you take damage, you drop bombs, kind of in the same way that the Tower card or Anarchist Cookbook does. And Judgment is also... We've been carrying it for this long. And now we can continue carrying it, I suppose, because Starter Deck lets us carry 2 stuff. 2 stuff. So in that case, I'm going to use a cherry card on this fight. Turn invincible for like 7 seconds. Pretty much take care of Chubb. Do we get to deal with the devil? We do, and we get an HP upgrade, and an all stats upgrade. So that's pretty good. We just unlocked Mom's Knife. It's pretty great for damage. Do I want it though? Yes. Do I want? Yes. And we still have tech. That's an interesting synergy. We're gonna take this Joker card, which will take us to the deal with the devil. We have Mom's Knife, which we unlocked a couple of videos ago. I think not when we beat Mom. I believe it was when we beat Satan in Sheol. And it's good. It does great damage. And, oh, well, Curse of the Tower for you. I'm going to take Mom's Knife because I got Curse of the Tower, dang it. It's very odd in a way because it changes your tiers into this knife shot, which is a little odd and reacts to different stats differently. But we also have technology, which means we can still fire that. And I'm like pretty sure it's keeping the same. Damn, I think we have to stop firing for this guy to pop up. So while Book of Belial is great, we have some good damage now that I'm pretty sure it has become irrelevant, or at least how am I gonna say that an damage upgrade is irrelevant? I must be going crazy. But we're pretty set now. The Drock, which is good because we really bad with damage. But yeah, you know, let's just see how this goes. No, except for that. He's dead. An HP upgrade. And because we didn't get a deal with the devil now, I think I'll use my Joker card. We get Dark Bomb. I will take Dark Bomb. Boy, for saying that all these runs are variable and there's so many items, we're starting to get a lot of the same items. Not that I'm complaining, because they're pretty great items. I'm pretty sure that is because of the game is... There's a moment that I don't want to spoil later, but the game's difficulty does go up. Ace of Spades. That, I think, it gives us a better chance for for cards to appear, which is good. I want cards to appear because we have starter deck. We can carry more than one card. I haven't used my Judgment card yet because I don't know if... Well, if it's going to be a money Judgment or just a regular beggar, we won't... I don't think 9 cents is enough to do anything with it. What's this? 2 hearts. It's useless to us because it doubles the hearts we have. If we had 3 hearts but we had 1.5 actual hearts in there, we would go to full health because that's how math works. But since we have spirit hearts, it's useless. It's not even like the Lover's card where we can drop it. What's in here? Just that? It would probably be over in a matter of seconds. I'd wager like 15 seconds or... Yeah, that's a little too much. 20 seconds. But, you know, we got the Book of Belial charge. We're going to get a tarot card out of it, so it could be worth it. Also, we got some hearts, which Dark Bomb can increase Spirit Heart, which is great. Okay, 15 seconds apparently was not too much. Joker card again. And the Tower. The Tower's useless. It's basically the Anarchist Cookbook Curse of the Tower. Thus the name. Because the Curse of the Tower is like a torn one that you can see over there. Forgot I was using the extra HUD. Not exactly, I was forgetting it, but I kind of dig it. At first I was opposed to it because I didn't like the clutter. But now that I see it and you can see what I picked up and I can kind of, if we, I don't know, like re-roll our entire run for some reason through some device, I can look over there and quickly and kind of go, oh yeah, we have that. It's a lot easier than using the pause button and looking at these icons and kind of going like, is that like, that's a knife. Could that be a mom's knife or a sacrificial dagger? I guess there's no blood, but it's a pretty good add-on. And it's somewhere in the options menu. It's just a quick, it's just a fast little switch. Is that a tinted rock? There's like kind of an X here, but it's obscure. I spent a spirit art. I did it. I've solved the secret. We're pretty lucky to get an item in this thing. And to get a crawl space in general. Although Leech is halfway useful. If we had Spirit Hearts and or if we had Red Hearts, we had plenty of Spirit Hearts. If we had Red Hearts and he killed a guy, we would get health back. DB, you're my friend now. I mean, you're always my friend, I hope. But, blue spiders. Not the terrible ones. Boy, it'd be terrible if I had to sacrifice my HP to get... Oh, this is it. Rolling with poop forever. Hey, look, just a regular beggar. This sounds cruel. So don't take it out of context. Penny tears again. Oh, and a demon beggar, who, as the thing implies, we give him red hearts in that our own health, kind of like a blood bank. And then he 2 spades. That is doubles our keys. We're in Death's 1. Can see it now.
Spades.
I guess. Suddenly I'm not really knowing why. I also should probably try to stop skipping those titles, half because I don't know the names of the new bosses, and also because I'm just, like, I'm sure people who are experiencing this game for the first time probably also want to know what the enemies are called. We're going to use our Joker card. So this time I'm not going to do anything. None of those are really worth it. Now we've got 12 keys. We can go inside here and another 2 of hearts. I feel like I'm in a time paradox, but that's okay. It's just all right. This run isn't just all right. It's pretty dang great. I just have to, you know, make sure it stays good by being good at it. Oh, you can't kill this guy until we've killed the rest of the enemies in the room, because that's how it works. Champions. The only reason I don't like Leech is because my brain, I forget that he's a thing. Emergency contact, help from above.
Emergency contact.
I'm not entirely sure what that does still, which, you know, I'm learning something new every time I play a game or whatever. Chariot's much better than 2 parts, so... I don't see any tinted rocks. At least I think we could blow up these and maybe get some tarot cards. No, okay. My brain's just, you know, going nowhere with it. This run is, it's hard to say what else that I can say about this run except very good. Mom's knife as well, okay. That's bad, but it doesn't look like we had to go that way. So, joke's on them. I didn't even want to be there. These guys explode, which means I should probably just let tech deal with them. At the same time, their AI doesn't seem to be that great when they're colliding with each other. You want to pop? Thank you. What are you? The tower. You could be useful right now. Another Joker card. Are you FNB right now? Is that a term that I should use? Probably not. This chariot card could be really useful if we had those demon judgments, which I'm starting to remember if we had this card on the... Hey, look, another tower card. Alright. This is... Okay, 2 of clubs, double our bombs. Pop judgment down. It is a money judgment, money beggar man. Which, I don't know. It's okay. 2 hearts. Maybe. Dang it, I was hoping you would be... I really wanted you to be greed. You know, if we're not going to use you, we might as well blow you up. It's a sound logic. Oh, you know, the reason we're probably getting so many tarot cards is because we've got friggin' Ace of Spades. I'm not very smart when it comes to remembering things. Splogger's Hat is pretty easy. It allows you... Pretty easy. Pretty good. Pretty fantastic. Pretty lights. Literally light. It lets you see secret rooms. I don't know how I said that. Okay, now we're back in this room, which I guess we need to be because that's where our... No, are you kidding me? All right, look, fine, whatever. I don't need to do that thing. See our secret room because it's right here, because I can see it and it's battery charged. So, what's the point? Do we have like... No, we have no curses. So, let's see if... Alright. I don't think the secret room can be part of a special room. So, there's that. Hangman's not great. Strength is okay. Please no. I have a family. I don't, but anything else, I'll say anything it takes to not have to take so much damage. Alright, not adjacent, which... This is ridiculous. Hey, we can use High Priestess and maybe use it, like, actually well. Double active. I don't think it really... It says exactly what it does. It does our active item twice, which isn't very useful right now because Book of Belial doesn't stack. Like, we could get Nun's Habit and then do it multiple times, but that won't do anything. Wait, we're on depths too. I think High Priestess on Mom will just hit me. I don't think she can hit herself. Or the game would crash. I bet it's that one. What can you give me for 7 cents? Come on. Come on. Half a red heart is not bad if it pays out. That being said, I'm very sorry about this. Mom's Pearl, I think that's a better chance for Spirit Hearts. But let's go crazy because we have like all these tarot cards and starter deck. And now we have a version of Mom that doesn't spawn things, but stomps a bunch and then occasionally shoots. Or like a version of Mom that is really easy. Hey, a chariot card. Look at this guy. Come on. Please. Alright. Paid out with Gimpy. I'm going to get missing page 2. Because that gives us a black heart, and we've got Dark Bum, who will, you know, will replenish with luck. We'll replenish our Spirit Hearts in time. And if we just don't get hit, you know, I'm gonna keep saying that the easiest way to avoid damage and to survive in general, just don't get hit. Why did I not take that penny? I don't know. I kind of hovered over it, so now I'm just too lazy. It does suck that we have Curse of the Lost. The names were a little different in the Flash version. I believe Curse of the Lost was just a floor that had a lot more floors or rooms to it, and so having like Curse of the Lost now be Curse of the Blind, and Curse of the Blind be an entirely different thing that's really not fun at all. Makes it interesting in that way that's really terrible. Okay, okay. Really hope that you don't explode. Thankfully, these champions... Yeah, how I said that you do a full heart of damage when you take damage here. You won't take 2 hearts of damage against a champion until they patch that in. Well, this could be bad. Somehow, not everyone died. Which is like, you know, the best thing you could say. That was really bad damage on my part, but Dark Bomb pretty much just makes up for my garbage. These rooms are a lot easier with the ability to fly, which is good. Usually flight for 2 hearts is not worth it, but I would say it changed our run. Possibly not as much as Mom's Knife. I mean, Technology 2 or Technology 1 would still be really good. Hierophant. Hierophant I like better. But
The Hierophant.
that guy likes to say it differently, so I'll honor him, respect him. Strange man who does the narration. And move on. Hey, we got the moon card. Now that I consider it, it was a bad idea, just because we're on Curse of the Lost, Curse of the Blind, Curse of the whatever. If you don't know where we are. Okay, now wait. Okay. We're at a dead end. But, please. Let's see. Oh. Apparently I cannot. Oh, and it's another. Oh, and oh, and oh. The safety cap. It's pretty much the same thing as Ace of Spades, except for pills. Because it's a safety cap. Oh, we're at that place where I went here. Maybe down is the way to go? There's some new enemies. God, I really hate Curse of the Lost. Like, you know, it's hard to just, it's easy to just say I hate curses in general. Because I used to think that Curse of the Blind was the worst because you would get an item that you're not sure you can see. Like, oh yeah, I took this item and... But if it's a passive item, you know, you pick up the poop and you go, great, it's the poop. I'm going to put this back down. But if you get something awful, like My Reflection, which you haven't had the fortune to receive yet, or Cursed Eye, then it's like, oh great, I'm stuck with this now. Hermit card is useless on this floor. We didn't get to deal with the devil. I don't think we used the Joker card yet. Guppy's collar. We don't have a Guppy item. But I don't see why not. We've unlocked Krampus in the devil room. Which is weird because we've unlocked Krampus' head in greed mode. I think greed mode messed up our sequential order. But who's counting anymore? Okay. I would like to get more. On one hand, more tarot cards is great because the Hermit and the Tower are pretty useless. On the other hand, Child's Heart allows us to spawn more red hearts. More red hearts spawn for Dark Bomb. He eats them and gives us Spirit Hearts in return. So we can have this beautiful synergy of back and forth Edness. Oh. Starting to wonder, why do I keep going in curse rooms when all they are just garbage things? Well, I promise you, at some point, they'll be good. Remember that time we got Guppy's collar and we didn't need it because we were already Guppy? This is perfect. Why do we go in this room when we already knew what it was? Shut up. I don't ask the questions around here. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Dark Bomb. My terrible play feels a little lighter now that you've fixed it. Okay, yeah, wait for this guy to do his thing. Ugh. Guys have the lowest health, but I'm still like mildly terrified of them. No? Okay. Alright. What did we get? We didn't get synth oil this floor. We got magic mush, I believe. We got synth oil last run, and then we died. So I'm just trying to say we haven't gotten any damage upgrades that I can think of. We're on mostly base damage Mump's Knife, and it's still pretty good. This is why I'm keeping Book of Blow. No, we got something else. Steven, of course. How could I forget? I probably forgot because the lump in my head is gone. And there's our super secret room. Kind of forgot. Splunker's hat used to make noise. Like it would make the you found the secret room jingle. And I guess they kind of nerfed that, which makes it like when you have Curse of the Lost, kind of difficult. Alright. Let's get down to business. Defeat the Freeing Heart. I'm sorry, Mulan was on today. And I wasn't gonna leave, but then immediately it started. I'm like, I gotta stay here. It's Donny Osmond we're talking about. I can't just like say no to that. I can't just hit it. And we can go down to Shoal if we want. Hey, guess what? I can go down to Shoal. This is kind of the progression that we're needing to do anyways. And once again, we have kind of lost the plot, as it were. We're gonna have to view that ending, which is a shame, but another hero blank card. Really kind of wish we got blank card. I don't think we have it unlocked yet because we need to donate to the item room for that to get. But blank card is a great active item that will give me, that doesn't take away the heart, or it doesn't take away the card, thus the blank card part. It's like a mimic. Like that's the name of the thing. Once again, who's counting? That score counter up there is counting. It's telling me that I can't actually tell how well I'm doing. I suppose that thing telling me that we've gone for 33 minutes is misleading because we have another run behind this, ahead of it, behind it, around it. I think that's spider, you jerk. You're awful. Demon baby, dark baby. Demon baby's a different item. We can kind of just like put a word in front of it, put a word in front of baby, and you probably have a Binding of Isaac item. Like dry baby, fart baby. That one's new. And you know, most of those are co-op babies, which yes, there are co-op. There is co-op in this game, and it's very fun. But I don't have anyone to play with. So you give me 100%, which is fine because co-op is a little strange. You have to take the main player's HP, and you're basically like a little mini turret, which is fine. It's a lot more fun to be in control. It's also fun because like all the babies can fly and stuff, that you become kind of, if you're the second player and you know what you're doing and the first player is playing for the first time,
The Hierophant.
insanely lucky, then you kind of can go like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and I can just kind of show you like I'm my own Clippy, which now that I think of it as a phrase I've never wanted to hear in my life. I'm pretty sure it doesn't stack, but what the heck? Devil does the Book of Belial thing, and then we use Book of Belial. Again, pretty sure they don't stack. Is it worth it? Meh. At this point, who cares? You're Satan. Now he's dead. Alright. This stomping one I think is almost easier than regular Satan. And we done it again. And this should be the same ending that we had last time. Pop my fingers, because that's a horrible habit. I kind of hope that looks better though, because I changed the encoding. But it's exactly the same. It doesn't really matter what character you're using, which is a little disappointing, but you know, they're very well animated, so can't expect it. Juice's tongue, Spirit in the basement. We've gotten more of what seems to be some sort of picture, but inverted. Not challenges. I would like to go to maybe this. Still haven't gotten Kane yet. I guess money's been tight. Got Judas done. Oh, now I remember. Endings. This is the ending that we should have gotten, but I had to go and ruin it by just forcing this amazing run for like 10 more minutes. We got the rubber cement. Oh no. Our eyes are wide open. We're 1/3 of a Stanley Kubrick film. Is that too far of a reference? Nonetheless, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, leaving a comment of some inanimate nature, maybe helping me out on things, because you know, this is a learning process for me, and any feedback that is at least in a constructive way, or like a way that isn't too terrible, is certainly welcome, because I would like to improve this channel and make it pretty good. So I've been MaelstromTier. Thank you, and hope to see you next time.